Hello students, today in this class we will see the linear equations in two variables, word problems by elimination method. The exercise problems we are going to work upon. Let's see the first question. The second main, it is 3.4, 3.3 is second main first question. Okay. If we add 1 to the numerator and subtract 1 from the denominator, the fraction becomes or reduces to 1. Means there is a fraction means it will have numerator and denominator. So if you add 1 and subtract 1 to numerator and denominator respectively, you get the fraction reduces to 1. It becomes 1 by 2 if we add only 1 to the denominator, means numerator is untouched. Okay. So since we don't know the fraction, we'll say the fraction, let the fraction be xy. Okay, means the numerator part will be x and denominator part will be y. So let's start. Let the fraction be xy. Okay. The first part is we have to add 1 to the numerator and 1 to the denominator. The fraction reduces to 1. So according to given, we'll write according to given x plus 1 by y plus 1 is equal to 1. Right? The fraction reduces to 1. Sorry, we have to subtract 1 from the denominator. Okay, I added 1 to the denominator. So please pay attention. These kind of mistakes might happen, but try to avoid and read properly the question. This is first equation. The other part of the equation is it reduces to half if you add 1 to the denominator only. Means x by y plus 1 is equal to half. That is the second equation. So if you get this much, then you are sure you will get 1 marks. Solve the equation properly by cross multiplying. Okay. Let's see. So one of the first equation I'll start reducing to the equation standard form ax plus bx plus by plus c kind of thing. Let's see. I'll cross multiply the first equation. So the first equation reduces to x plus 1 is equal to 1 into y minus 1 becomes y minus 1 only. Okay. I'll take the y to the left hand side and pass the one present in the left hand side to the right hand side. Therefore, I get x minus y equal to minus 1 minus 1, that is minus 2. Okay, that is third equation. Then the second equation also will cross multiply. Let's see what do we get. 2 into x is 2x is equal to 1 of y plus 1 is y plus 1. Take y to the left hand side, it becomes 2x minus y is equal to 1. This is fourth equation, right? Now if you observe the two equations 3 and 4, forget about 1 and 2 because 1 and 2 are being reduced to the 3 and 4. Okay. So if you observe there is y and y which has same coefficients, then if we add or multiply, they get cancelled. Let's see. So I'll say just write 1 by 1 in the form this below 2x minus y equal to 1. Okay. Put a line. Since y and y they're minus only, if we add we get minus 2y. So we should not add, we should subtract. So subtraction rules is change the sign of each term in the second line. Please understand this subtraction is a vertical subtraction, not horizontal subtraction. Okay. So x minus 2x is minus x. Please consider the signs written in the second line. Minus y plus y get cancelled. Minus 2 minus 1 is minus 3. minus minus also get cancels. Therefore, x equal to 3. Okay, x equal to 3. Substitute this in either 3 or 4. Okay, you get, see, substituting, forget about 1 and 2. Don't substitute the value you got in 1 and 2. It will make your job tough. Okay, substituting x equal to 3 in, I'll say 3. Please follow these lines. You have to write like this only. Substituting x equal to 3 in 3 we get, or substituting this. When you say this should be the next immediate statement after the value of the variable you obtained. So what do you get? Third equation is x minus y equal to minus 2, right? So x is, now we got 3, minus y equal to minus 2, minus y equal to minus 2 minus 3, that becomes minus 5. Therefore, y minus minus get cancelled, y equal to 5. Clear? These are the xy values. Now the question is, what is the fraction? Therefore, required fraction is what we assumed, x by y, right? So you write the first x value, then y value. Okay. This is the method, by elimination method. Okay. Yes. Shall we move to the second question? Okay. Let's move to the second question in the same main. When you write solution, then the question number. See, it's a very important question. Please mark this as important. It is a years question, ages question. 5 years ago, Nuri was thrice as old as Sonu. Means Nuri's age is 3 times as old as Sonu. Whose age we know here? We know Nuri's age. Sonu says we don't know. Okay. So by reading this statement, Nuri was thrice as old as Sonu, you should know whose age is defined here. Whose age not defined. Sonu says not defined. Okay. So we have to assume Sonu says as x. So let's write. Let, okay, since it's in two variable, we can assume both ages as x and y. Let Nuri says be x years. Okay. So assume the other person Sonu. Let Sonu's age be yes. Please do write the units here. Don't just let be x and y. This is a age and years age problem. You need to put the units. 10 years later, Nuri will be twice as old as Sonu. Means 10 years later means you should calculate ages of Nuri and Sonu, what it might be after 10 years. Obviously, it will be x plus 10, y plus 10, right? So you have to define that. 10, 10 years later, Nuri's age, Nuri's age is equal to x plus 10 here years. Sonu's age will be y plus 10. Please remember, in the ages problem, there will be conditions like 5 years later, 2 years before. You define their characters' ages accordingly. Then you find the relation which is defined in the problem. Don't just jump and write the equation. Okay. Now you read it. Nuri's age after 10 years, right? 10 years later, Nuri's age. What is Nuri's age after 10 years? It's x plus 10, not x. X and y are current ages of Nuri and Sonu. Nuri's age will be twice as old as Sonu. What is Nuri's age? So we write according to given Nuri's age, that is x plus 10 is twice as old as Sonu means 2 times y plus 10. X plus 10 is equal to, okay, before that, my mistake, before that there is again a, before a statement 5 years ago there is a question. Okay, 10 years later I define this, let it be 10 years later. This is a proper one only, but I miss the first part. I'll write the first part later. Okay. So see, 5 years ago, Nuri says was thrice as old as son. So 5 years ago, their ages, you have to define it again. So that is Nuri's age is equal to x minus 5 years, right? Then Sonu says x minus 5 years. Sonu's age y minus 5 years. Okay. Then now read it. Therefore, according to given, I missed this first part. You have to write this first part in the beginning. Next 10 years later is part. Okay. According to given, read it. 5 years ago, their ages were x minus 5 and y minus 5. Nuri was thrice as old as Sonu. Nuri's age is how much? X minus 5 is thrice as old as Sonu y minus 5. Okay. Separate, you open the bracket, simplify, take x and y to the one side and construct the two equations. Okay, I'll do parallelly. So x minus 5 equal to 3y minus 3 into 5, 15. I'll take 3y to the left hand side, push the 5 to the right hand side. It becomes minus 5 minus 5 plus 5 minus 15 plus 5. This will become minus 10. Okay. Similarly, after 10 years, their ages were twice. That is, Nuri's age was twice as old as Sanu. So we have constructed the equation, but properly you simplify it. So x plus 10 is equal to x plus 10 is equal to 2 into y is 2y, 2 into 10 is 210. 210 means 10, 20. I'll take 2y to the left hand side. X minus 2y equal to, sorry, I'll write 2 10 ja 20. 20 minus 10 becomes 10. This is 1, this is 2. Okay. I hope you are familiar with bracket opening and simplifying, taking variables one side. Now, if you look at the equations, x is a coefficient which has same, sorry, x is a variable which has the same coefficient. So we can directly add or multiply both of them to get other variable. I'll do that. So just write one by one down. X minus 2y equal to 10, x minus 3y equal to minus 10. Okay. X minus 2y is equal to minus 10, x minus 2y equal to 10, x minus 3y equal to minus 10. Now, if you look at the equations, if we add, does any variable gets cancelled? You have to think. If that gets cancelled, just add them. If not, try to subtract. Okay. So the second question equation I'll subtract. Before subtracting, make sure you make the opposite signs for the terms in the second line. So x plus x and minus x, when they are added, they get cancelled. Minus 2y plus 3y. Again, I'm repeating here. You have to consider the new sign. Minus 2y plus 3y becomes y. Plus 10. Sorry, this will be plus. Plus 10 and plus 10 will be 20. Okay. Therefore, y we got 20. Okay. Since it's a age problem, you write the unit once you find the xy value. Later we conclude. Okay. This y is equal to 20. You substitute in any of the equation 1 or 2, you get other value. Therefore, from 1, I can say x minus 2y means 2 of 20 equal to 10. Therefore, x equal to 10 plus minus 2 into 20, 40. When you transpose it, it will become plus 40, x equal to 50 years. Understood? Now you conclude. What are the ages they asked, right? Nuri. What is Nuri says? X. You just write. Therefore, at the end you write Nuri's age was X, right? We can assumed as X. What is X value? Please, when you conclude, don't make mistakes there. X is 50. So, Nuri's age is 50 years. And Sonu's age will be 20 years. Okay? Understood? It is very important problem. Please mark it as important. Okay? The thing you have to remember in ages problem, always, not only in this chapter, any chapter, when they give 5 years ago, you defined the ages of the personalities that 5 years ago. Means if you have assumed x minus 5. 10 years later, don't take 5 years ago and add 10 to that. No, you have to take always the present ages and define the 5 years ago, 10 years later, 5 years before. Words may be different. Please understand. Okay. We'll move to the next question. Third one in the same main. The sum. This is again an important question. The sum of digits of the two digit number is x and y. Okay. Sum of digit of a two digit number is x and y. You know, sorry, 9. What is what can we say? Yes, 23 is a two digit number, right? But sum of digits of a two digit number is 9 means I can say 63 or 36 or 45 or 54. Which one? There are 18, 81. Which among them? So don't just guess and write it here. You have to follow the procedure of word problem solving here. So sum of the two digits of a number is 9. I have explained it in previous class. When you write the two digit number as 45, it means it is tens place into 4 plus ones place into 5. So that becomes 45, right? So when we assume two digit number is in the form xy, where x is tens place digit and y is unit place digit, its actual value when in algebraic expression is always 10x plus y. Okay, it depends on the digits which is placed at unit place or tens place. If I taken the digits as yx, which is y is tens place, x is unit place, its algebraic representation becomes 10y plus x. Okay, remember this. This is a very important concept here. So this 10x plus y is a two-digit number where x and y are tens place and unit place digits respectively. Remember that. Okay. Let's see. Let's read the question. With this knowledge, we'll start the solution here. The sum of the digits of a two-digit number is 9. Okay. Let's assume the let unit place digit be x and tens place digit be y. Before we start reading or attempting the actual problem, you have to do one thing. First, assume the digits. Therefore, you write original number equal to, just now I explained, if x is the units place digit and y is the tens place digit, the original number becomes 10y plus x, because the y place will is tens place, it should be multiplied with the 10 to get the actual value of y, right? Place value of y. Now read the question. Sum of the digits of a two-digit number is 9. What are the digits we assumed? X and y. Therefore, one equation we will get easily. Therefore, according to given, according to given, according to given, x plus y is 9. Here they just said digits. They just said digits. Don't do 10y plus x is 9. You are not adding the place values and making it 9. They just said, say for example, 38, 37. The sum of the digits is here 10. That's how it is. Not the 3 tens place, 7 units place. No, not that way. Okay. Okay. For the second part, this equation is first equation, which is simple. Let's see. 9 times this number is twice the number obtained by reversing the order of the digits. Okay. 9 times this number means the original number. What is the original number? 10y plus x. So, what is the number we get after reversing the digits is, please remember, you have to reverse the digits of here y and x. Therefore, first we reverse the digits and get the new number, then we construct another equation. Reversing the digits, new number is equal to 10x plus y. Please remember, you have to reverse the digits here. This is very important concept in two-digit number equation question, and it will be for 4 marks or 3 marks. Okay, and it will be easy if you understand the concept. Now read the question. 9 times this number. What do you mean by this number? It is a original number, because if you further read, you will understand 9 times this number is twice the number obtained by reversing the digits. Therefore, I'll write, then you will understand. According to given, 9 times this number means 9 of 10y plus x. 9 of 10y plus x, which is its original number, is twice the number obtained by reversing the digits. What's the number obtained by reversing the digits? 10x plus y, because the digits are reversed here in this case. Okay. This, if you simplify, you will get another equation. Let's see. 10 into 9, 9 into 10y is 90y plus 9x is equal to 2 into 10x is 20x plus 2 into y is 20y. Take y one side, or let's take everything one side. That is, let's see, 90y plus 9x minus 20x minus 20x minus 2y equal to 0. Then we'll simplify the like terms. 90y minus 2y is how much? 88y minus, because 9x plus 9x minus 20x means subtract and keep the bigger number sign. That is 20 minus 9 is 11, x equal to 0. Since if you observe the x and y coefficient, there is a common factor. We'll take out that common factor. That is 11 of 8y minus x equal to 0. Then when 11 goes to the right hand side, it becomes 0 by 11, becomes 11 only. See the equation, second equation, you got the second equation. Now if you observe the first and second equation, x is a variable having the same coefficient. We can just manipulate as is by adding or subtracting the equations we obtained. Okay, let's see. X plus y, the first equation, I'll write x plus y is 9. Second equation is 8y minus x. So when you write the equations, you make sure the variables are one below the other, the like terms. So x here in the second equation is minus x. 8y is plus 8y. Please remember, if nothing sign is present for any term, it will be plus. Okay, 8y. If you observe this, the equations, x and in the first equation, x in the second equation have different signs. So just we add them, the operation will be addition. Just cancel them. Then y plus 8y is 9y. Okay. Y plus 8y is 9y. Okay. Okay, sorry. This second equation is 0 by 11 is 0, right? My mistake. 0 by 11 is 0. So 9 plus 0 is 9. 9 1 ja, 9 1 ja. Therefore, y equal to 9. This is the one digit. We'll construct the number later after finding x. Therefore, substitute this in y. First equation. From 1, we get, this is comma, x plus y is what? 9 equal to 9. Okay. X plus y is equal to 9. For what we can do? Y we got 1, right? 9, right? Oh, sorry. Again, I made a mistake. 9 1 ja, 9 1 ja. Y is 1 here. Sorry, my mistake. Y is equal to 1. Sorry. Pardon me. So, x plus y is 1 equal to 9. First equation. Therefore, x equal to 9 minus 1 is 8. So, 2 digits we got 10. Let's construct the number. What is the number when the digits we know? Say, for example, 4 and 8 are the digits. How do you construct the number? If it is in unit place, number will be just write one beside other. If 3 is the unit tens place digit and 2 is the unit place digit, number will be 32. Don't put the place value there. When you constructing a number with the digits given, saying the tens place or unit place, just write beside one by other. Therefore, required number is x and y are the digits we assumed, right? Unit place is x. First write x. Tens place is y. Y is 1. 8 is the unit place. Therefore, required number is 18. Okay. Clear? We'll move to the next question. We have two more questions here in this main to complete the chapter. This is a real time question. Like we see that in the banks, if you are taken by your parents to the bank, then you will have the clear picture of this question. Meena went to a bank to withdraw 2000 rupees. She asked the cashier to give her 50 rupees notes and 100 rupees notes only. Meena got 25 notes in all. Find how many notes of each she received, right? So we don't know the number of notes of 50 rupees and 100 rupees. We'll take them as x and y. Let the number of 50 rupees notes, let the number of rupees 50 notes be x. Let the number of rupees 100 notes be y. Okay. Now see the notes count we assumed x and y, right? How many notes she got together? 25, right? Therefore, according to given, these x and y count together, if we add, you should get 25 because the count of the notes is 25. Call this as first equation. Now see, x is how much? 50 rupees note it is. Y is 100 rupees note. What is the amount she withdrawn? 2000 rupees notes. So giving the, like, just like we saw the place value for a digit, like that x into 50 and y into 100 together should add up to 2000 rupees, right? Therefore 50x plus 100y should add up to 2000 rupees. Okay, clear? If you observe this second equation, 50 is common in that. We'll take up 50. X plus 2y, because 2 times 50 is 100, is equal to 2000. Then we cancel that. 51 ja, 54 ja 200. Therefore, x plus 2y becomes 40. If you observe the first equation and second equation, x is having same coefficient. Then we can add them quickly or subtract to get the other value. X plus y is equal to 25. X plus 2y equal to 40. Please make sure when you construct any equation, right, try to put it in simplified form so that it eases your work going further. Otherwise, it will make you tough multiplication calculations. If you observe these two, I have to subtract here. Okay. When subtracting, follow the rule of making second equation terms different opposite signs. So x minus x 0, y minus 2y. Okay, please remember minus y. 25 minus 40 becomes 15, but minus 15 because 40 is bigger. When you added two numbers, one is positive, one is negative, you have to subtract and keep the bigger number sign. Then y minus minus cancel. Therefore, y equal to 15 comes here. Means the number of nodes 100 is 15. Substitute this in 1, you get, see, from 1 we get x plus y is how much? 15 is equal to 25. Therefore, x equal to 15 minus 25 minus 15, x equal to 10. Just subtract and get it. Now you just conclude. Therefore, number of 50 rupees notes, how much what we assumed? X, that is 10. Number of rupees 100 notes, how much we assumed? X, y, that is 15. You can verify here. Verify here. Always do this part at the end or once you complete the question. Okay. Verify. What is verify here? Just check out. I'll write word again. Sorry. 50 rupees into 10 notes gives you 500 rupees, right? Then 100 rupees into 50 notes gives you 1500 rupees. When you add them, it gives you 2000 rupees. Yes, it is matching. What was the count? They gave 25 notes together. This count also, if we add, how much you get? 25 notes. So this means you are damn sure shot you will get the full marks for this question. Okay. Yeah. We'll move to the last question of the exercise and the chapter as well. A lending A lending library has a fixed, one second. A lending library has a fixed charge for the first 3 days and an additional charge for each of the day after. If you remember, we solved this in previous exercise as well, which is the auto. Fixed charge for auto and charge per kilometer. The same way it is. Okay, if you recollect. Let's see. Let the fixed charge, we don't know, we call the fixed charge as some amount. Okay, let the fixed charge for the first 3 days be rupees X. Okay, if you have taken book in a library, it's a real time question. In your college, if you are in school or college or libraries, external libraries, if you take a purchase a book, it will be free for some days or some charge, minimum charge for some first few days. Later then it will be charged more. Let's see. Okay, for each day, and additional charge for each day after that. Means we will assume that as y. Let the additional charge for each day, let the additional charge for each day be rupees y. Okay. Now see, Sarita paid 27 rupees for a book kept for 7 days. First 3 days, X rupees. What is the remaining next days? 4 days. Because 7 days she purchased. That 4 day charge will be y rupees. Together she gave 27 rupees. Okay. We'll construct the equation. According to given, just see, I'll explain again. For a Sarita, a lady, a child took 7 days a book. That 7 days has two parts. Fixed charge for 3 days X rupees, and thereafter Y rupees is the charge. That will be 4 days, right? Means total she will pay fixed charge 3 days rupees is X plus 4 days Y charge will be rupees 27. Okay. While Susie paid rupees 21 for the book she kept for 5 days. Means for Susie, this is for Sarita. Okay, for Susie, what will be the equation? She kept a book for 5 days. 5 days means 3 days is the fixed charge, which is X rupees. What's the remaining days? 2 days. So you give 2 times the Y, that is 2Y. She totally paid 21 rupees. Okay. These are the equation. Now we have to observe and solve them. So what we do is this call as 1 and equation 2. Since x and x in these two equation have the same coefficient, we just subtract 1 from 2. That is 4 5 equal to 27. When writing a equation for solving, no need to write the rupees symbol here. I just repeat that here. Then you subtract it. Okay, subtract it. Anything to write in between? Yes, you can write if you want. Subtract, that is 1 minus 2 we get. You can write this as well. Okay. So x cancels when we add them. 4y minus 2y will be 2y. 27 minus 21 will be 6. Right. Therefore y1 ja, y3 ja. Therefore y equal to 3. Means per day after 3 days charge is 3 rupees. You put rupees symbol for that. Okay. Clear? Then substitute this in any of the one or two equation. It's your choice. I'll go with the first. Okay. From 1, we get x plus 4 of y is how much? 3 rupees is equal to 27 rupees. X equal to 27 minus 4 3 is a 12 rupees. Okay. Therefore, x is equal to how much it comes? Fixed charge, how much it comes? 27 minus 15. Fixed charge 27 minus 15, that is 7 minus 5, 2, 2 minus 1 is, okay, sorry, 12 rupees. For this is 12, 7 minus 2 is, okay, I'll write other, 1 second. For this is 12 rupees. Therefore, x equal to 7 minus 2, 5, 2 minus 1, 1, put a symbol here. Just you conclude the answer. Therefore, required fixed charge is equal to rupees x, we assume that is 15 rupees. Required charge for each extra day, remember that, each extra. How do we construct these lines at the end? If you read the question, what they have asked at the end, find, just you pull out that here in the answer part. For each extra day is what we assumed, y rupees, which has come to 3 rupees. Okay. Please understand these are your live problems, means which we usually experience in our life. Okay. Practice well the word problems. Don't hesitate to learn the word problems. Don't mind yourself that okay, I'm very weak in word problems. No, everybody is equally good in the class or knowledge. It's only the practice and understanding makes you one level up compared to the others. Okay. Thank you.